Hello guys, welcome to a new segment of our show. We want to do the player ratings for the match between Watford and Arsenal, where Arsenal beat them 3-2. So we want to review the players and the way they play. So starting on our first player, Ramsay will be Arsenal goalkeeper. So Ramsay will give Ramsay 5 because Ramsay make a lot of mistakes. Ramsay gets many misplaced delivery. If you watch that match, you see Ramsay no dey stable at all. We know how Ramsay they play now. So for that match, I watch him. I was very angry with Ramsay. Even after we're going to do the full match analysis, I couldn't even tell Baba Sato say, "Oh, Ramsay make me vex because the guy, he no keep the way with me. I know how good he can be." So for that match, he no really try. But thank God, he still make some little saves. So at the end of the day, we'll give Ramsay 5/10. So over to our next player, I will be Suarez. So Suarez for that match, he played very well. He combined perfectly with Bukayo Saka for that right flank. You get the guy they overlap, they give Saka some kind of 1-2, they square play, they play very well. So the guy really play, and I enjoyed when they play. We'll give Suarez 7/10 for in combination with Saka, and the guy is still trying best, even though they not to use him wing shot, but he still try because he combine well with Saka, so it makes sense. Away from Suarez, so we'll give Ben White 6/10, and the reason we say this guy they're solely responsible for that Sissoko goal. If you check that goal, how can you, as an experienced defender where you be, you won't go mark somebody, you know, wait, make it be say the ball don't come near you, can't go jump, the way they jump, doing leg, that's why Sissoko just put the ball for into rows, come on the ball, come wipe and enter the same underneath of Aaron Ramsay, come score that 3-2, and because of that, we had a very nervy finish. Our finishing come mad. They be say, I think I no get choice. You can't go for the Benjamin, carry Rob Holding to enter, to come see whether they go fit bridge that gap, all those spaces, to make sure say this Watford they don't see any space where they go take enter Arsenal. So we are blaming Benjamin White for that. And the guy for that first goal also, you're supposed to run, block that guy, because don't say one of your defenders don't deal with one person, another person won't come overlap. You understand this thing, it's common sense. You're supposed to run to block that thing, you can't be standing there. Even the commentators were saying, how can you be standing? Why are you standing doing nothing? So when you see all these little pockets of errors we make, so that's why we give him this kind 6/10. Say he no really try, maybe just manage him like that. Gabriel, on the other hand, we'll give him 7/10 because the guy really played well. He did everything right. All the aerial threats, all the area bombardments that they give Dennis in the northern mouth, he tried, made some interceptions, he did some tackles, successive tackles. The guy did very good because we watch him, and I really graduate in the play, in the assert in dominance to show say na be the rock of Gibraltar for that Arsenal defense. So we really happy with this guy, the way he play. So away from Gabriel, we'll meet Kerry and Tierney. We'll give Tierney 5/10 because Tierney no really assert in dominance for that left wing. You know, even they combine well with Martinelli. I don't know why. See the way Suarez and Bukayo Saka they combine. They don't want to. Saka go release him, or he go release Saka, or they will give the ball to Odegaard. Tierney is not doing the same on the left flank. Not too long ago in the past, we only see Tierney for that left flank, always bombarding. I don't know, is it that Mikel Arteta don't change tactics? Maybe they know they solely depend on Tierney before, because I know say before, now Kerry and Tierney wing that they always use. So they will use that play, they deploy and they give the guy when go square play, grounder or upper the square play. But this time around, everything is coming to a changing way. So now maybe now Martinelli and the guy game no really bond well, maybe no flow well, we never really know. But for that match where Arsenal played against Watford, Kerry didn't have a good game. Though defensively he did well, but going forward, supporting your team, creating a massive numbers ahead, the guy no really try. So he deserves his 5/10. Then at the same time, Thomas Partey for the midfield, Thomas Partey will give us 7/10 because Thomas Partey offered massive protection to the defenders. And another thing will suit me for Partey, you know, say Arteta talk say the guy they try how to shoot long range shots. You get for training. So now for the match, he tried some of these long range shots, even though he don't really go as planned. The guy no score plenty, but the beautiful thing is say he keeps trying because people know say Arsenal na team they know they like to wipe shots. So the guy kept trying, though he no score anyone, but it's still good. But in primary duty, he no forget in role, serving as a protective unit for the back four, and he do him very well. That's why he deserves in 7/10. Then Xhaka will be accomplished, Xhaka and Partey, so we'll give Xhaka also 7 because Xhaka played very well. Xhaka don't they turn to a different player, and I know they give some kind of reckless tackles, and the observer, I don't know that an observer, Xhaka know they tackle people anyhow. If somebody dribble him, he go leave him, he no go pull in shit. He doesn't collect cards like before. You know, he's notorious for collecting yellow cards and red cards. But now I can't believe say Xhaka don't change, so we'll give Xhaka 7/10 and we'll give Partey 7/10 because two of them they don't turn stumbling block for that defensive unit, so they protect the back four. At least he guys pass through them before he go meet the back four, and they are doing their job remarkably and wonderfully well. You get it? Makes sense. Away from Thomas Partey and Xhaka, so we enter Odegaard for the midfield duty for the back three wey dey behind Lacazette, and Odegaard had a fantastic game. You know, say before the match, I don't even talk about Odegaard with the accolades wey people don't give him, even though the guy deserve much more accolades wey people know they mention his name. But for this match, I must say make I mention and make I talk about him because the guy had a very nice game. He scored 1 goal, even give Lacazette assist on a platter of gold. Lacazette miss him. If you see the chances where Odegaard they give some of these people, then they score, and if it makes sense, look at that combination between Odegaard and Saka. Look at that combination. Saka give him a just turn, give him the back heel 1-2. Saka still move forward, give him back. The guy control him wonderfully well. Come slot him for the left angle where Ben Foster not even see him. What a remarkable goal! I jumped out of my seat. It was so happy. The goal burst my brain. I beg man, no lie. So I value the way Odegaard they play. Odegaard really deserves what he's getting, and we are giving Odegaard 9/10, a big 9, because the guy had a big game. Some people even talk say na him be the man of the match. For me, don't be my man of the match, him be, though he had a spectacular game. At the same time, just like Odegaard, Bukayo Saka also had a spectacular game. We'll give him 9/10. The guy score still, I don't know, he scores screamer. Don't be say just ordinary goal. The goal was fantastic. He puts the ball for a different angle. Ben Foster they go left, to put him for right, where some kind of defenders did. And the guy was a constant menace on the defenders of Watford. The guy a constant threat. If you will watch Arsenal game, you know say Saka na our focal points. Now we use the enter some kind of defenses, and it will set Suarez going to combine very well. Odegaard go release him, he go cut in the guy with that left foot back. I really value the guy game, but unfortunately he's not my own man of the match. He may be your man of the match, but he's not my own man of the match. You are giving him 9/10 for his performances for Arsenal in the win. Win 3-2 against Watford, against all odds. So also no Martinelli waiting for the left flank. Martinelli for me, he didn't have that much of a good game because he don't really get bites for that left flank. See the way Saka they disturb for the right flank. Now what would they expect Martinelli also to do for that left flank? Give them some kind of biting, disturb them. That's your job. You are a direct winger. Some people they talk say make Pepe even start ahead of you, but coach can say okay, no, may you start. You were not giving that bite in the first half. We don't really see you. If not be say Lacazette give you that chance on the platter of gold, you wipe and you enter. Apart from that goal, you were not that spectacular. You were not combining well with Tierney. So now one of the things will make me, I don't really they look you, they rate you as high as I could rate our Bukayo Saka. So for Martinelli, we'll give him 7/10 for trying his best, at least in score. Then for Lacazette, Laka, so we'll give Lacazette 10/10. And the reason we make I give Lacazette 10/10 now because this guy know they score goal, but in work rates, come on, you can't deny his work rates. The guy they work for the team, he's a provider, he's not selfish, he's not stingy. You know, say the guy go say, okay, I cannot score, but if I see chance, I go create time for you, make you score, Baba. I know Yawa. At the end of the day, na 3 points. Now last time go get the 3 points, so no lily. That's why I like the guy and I rate him high. And with my full chest, I will give Lacazette 10/10 for working for the team he gets. So he did very, very good for us to have this kind of selfless players. Look at the work ethic, look at the pressing, look at the way the guy is running up and down, sweating. Come on, you have to praise this guy. So that's why they give him my 10/10 because the guy was really, really spectacular on that match. And not only that match, check out all our previous matches. Now, so the guy they do, he's very, very spectacular. I'll give him 10/10. So what's been our own ratings? Who you want give ratings? Who you think say deserve the 10/10 spots? Who you think say be your man of the match? For me, as I don't give Lacazette my man of the match, and you dispute any of the player ratings, so I do. Let me know your own thoughts. So if you say maybe Saka supposed to be 10/10, and what are your reasons? If you say na Martinelli, what are your reasons? So now we'll come to the end of the show. So this is a new segment. Just bust my brain, say make I start this player rating segment because we know they really do them before. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day as usual. Now game out.